Hey, what's up, good people? I am glad you are joining me again. Hey, we have the holiday season coming up, and I have a couple dishes I want to share with you. But one here is really special to me. I get the question, hey, chef, how do you make your greens? Well, guess what? You're going to find out today. The lost bones in the room. We have a couple ingredients that I'll go over with. We have beef bacon. I know traditionally a lot of people use pork bacon, but we're using beef bacon today. We have butter, red onions, red pepper flakes, apple cider vinegar, garlic, brown sugar, and of course we have our collards. Um, and we're gonna get this going. All right, so come along. Let's make this amazing recipe. All right, first, what we're gonna do, we're gonna start off with a little olive oil in the pan, and then from there we'll take the beef bacon. I took 4 slices of the beef bacon. This beef bacon to be found in your local grocery store or your local butcher. Um, it has that nice cured flavor. It crisps up just like the actual pork bacon. Of course, this would be the seasoned meat. I know growing up, my grandma, she used ham hocks and they use smoked necks. But today we're using beef bacon. That'll be my actual seasoned meat. So what you want to do, you'll take this bacon. You want it to get nice and crispy and translucent. So we'll take this bacon and cook it for right at about 4 minutes. I mean, it smells so good. Like this beef bacon, we actually use it for breakfast as well. It goes well with a nice scrambled and nice toast with a little jam. But today we're using it in our greens. So this beef bacon is cooking up. We've been cooking for about a minute and a half now, but it's starting to get crispy. The fat is starting to render. It's starting to spread throughout the pan, which is good and is what we want. The sugars and the salts are actually sticking. So that's what we want to do, to get those to kind of stick to the pan because we're going to deglaze it and we're going to add some other extra flavor to it. So we're about 2.5 minutes in now. What we're going to do while we're waiting on that, we're going to take our onions. Um, I have some onions that I'm putting in. Um, I have about half a cup of onions that I'm actually putting in. So we'll get those nice and translucent. We're allowing those onions to open up and the sweetness of the red onion to soften, to add more depth to our collards. While we're waiting on that, I am going to slice up a little garlic. Garlic has to be a part of the greens. I have to take that garlic and make sure we add that flavor in to our greens. Being mindful while you have this going on that you continue to control your fire, continue to stir. That bacon is going to start to actually crisp up. Um, as a chef, I tell if you put any type of vegetable in, I always say season your vegetables. So with that, we're gonna add just a hint of salt, but we're gonna add black pepper so it can uh, heat to the onions and kind of draw flavor and penetrate the onions itself. So we've been in with the bacon right at about 4 minutes. Um, and then after I finish my garlic, I'll take the garlic and I try to put the garlic in um, last far as a vegetable because you know that garlic can tend to burn, and we don't want that at all. We don't want it to burn. We don't cook burnt food at all. So our bacon has rendered, our onions have rendered. You don't want to get too much color on the onions, but you do want them to open up so the earthiness and the sweetness of the onions can, and the aromas of the onions can penetrate the greens. So what I'll do now, I'll add in my garlic. I have 3 cloves of garlic that I'm adding in. I just sliced it. I'm a fan of slice. Some people are a fan of the dice. I'm just a fan of the sliced garlic. So the garlic, oh man, the smell of the garlic is amazing. So we have it. I got the garlic in, and we're cooking. The bacon has started to look really good. Again, you're only going maybe 30 more seconds with the garlic being in before I actually start to add my greens. So what I'll do now, I'll add just a little butter right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add about 2 tablespoons of butter. That'll actually help loosen up that pan for when I actually add the greens in. So we're gonna add the 2 tablespoons of butter. That fat is gonna actually soak up inside those greens and it's gonna make it amazing. All right, so now what we'll do, we'll add the collards. What I took, I had 3 bunches that I actually bought from Whole Foods, and I took them. And how I clean my greens is I take them and I submerge them under cool water with baking soda, salt, and white vinegar. So I'll do that 2 or 3 times, and then once I do that mix of the submerging, I'll take them, put them in the strainer, and rinse them off. So now what we're doing, we're gonna go ahead and add the greens in. And what I like to do when I add my greens in, I like to season the level of the greens so I can make sure each level of the greens is getting seasoned. So I'll add salt and pepper, and they'll kind of render down. And it's not the same as growing up, like when my grandma used to cook greens. They would cook them all the way down, and then they didn't have any nutritional value. You couldn't even tell that it was a green. But I am gonna cook them down because again, I hadn't forgot where I came from, but I want to be able to cook them a lot better so we can know that we eat that nice fibrous green. So I took that, added the salt and pepper. So I'll do them in batches. So we'll add more greens in, and then I'll add just a little bit more salt and a little bit more pepper, and I'll move it around. And as you can see, they're actually rendering down, and oh man, the aromatics of the onions and the garlic are opening up, and the fatness from the beef, bacon is kind of covering the greens. Oh man, this is what I'm talking about. So I'll go ahead and put the rest of the greens in. So I'll put the greens in, and again, I'll add a little salt again to cover those greens and a little pepper. And I'll kind of just mix them around. I'll mix them around, kind of moving around until they're actually starting to actually wilt on their own. All right. And I have a couple more ingredients that I'll add to these greens itself. So what I'll do is add red pepper flakes. So add about half a tablespoon of red pepper flakes. I'll add a little chicken bouillon, a little of the base. I'll put a tablespoon of that in. And growing up, they would let them steam down. Some people add liquid, some people don't. But I'm going to add a little water, just a little water to help the greens. And I'll add some apple cider vinegar. I add about a tablespoon of the apple cider vinegar. Oh, those greens, man, they're cooking, they're smelling good. Oh man, I wish you were here with me. But they're looking so good. And this is more so the quick greens where you don't have to have them. It's where you have to stand over and wait hours and hours. We're basically letting them wilt down and open up. Oh man, y'all. And my last ingredient, this is my ingredient that, takes it over the top for me. I always add just a little brown sugar. So don't like them too sweet, but I like to add just a little sweetness because I got the heat that comes with the red pepper flake and these greens. Let me tell you, I don't know if y'all can see it, man. Got the onions, the garlic, the beef bacon. All you need is some of that nice hot water cornbread or that sweet honey butter cornbread. Oh man, the flavors, the smell. Whew. These greens are gonna be so good. And this here is a nice dish that you can do. Again, the holidays are coming up. This can be for Thanksgiving. This can be for Christmas. This can even be for New Year's. You're trying to get your green in. This is the perfect dish to actually do. Now you can say, hey, Chef Cleveland, I see how you make your greens. Real easy. Um, again, for me, total time on this, maybe 15 minutes, um, 15, 20 minutes on these greens. Again, I don't allow them to cook down to where they're super dark, but I want to be able to taste the actual green and allow those flavors to actually penetrate. And for us to have a beautiful Southern style greens. So I'm actually where I want to be as far as the greens go. What we're gonna do, we're gonna take them and we're gonna plate them in our bowl, and you'll get to see me partake. All right? I mean, they are, whew, they're ready, man. And the pot liquor that's in here, it's gonna go right on top in that pan. I'm ready to go. So we're gonna cut our fire off, and we're gonna take these and we're gonna plate them in the bowl. I'll get my tongs to help me kind of gather in. Look at those greens, man. Look at that. Look at that. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. It's a lot of love in there. It's a lot of love. So when they ask, Chef, what's the secret ingredient? Love. Look at it. It shows up every time. That's one thing I tell people, I stand behind my food, literally, right? You see that? Look at that. Somebody come and look at this. There's a lot of love in there. Hey, this is my Southern style greens. Check that out. Amazing. And it's with beef bacon, not the pork. Hey, for another episode, for another shot at seeing me make something amazing, join me at The Lost Spoon, at Chef Cleveland. You can follow me on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Hey, and always remember, don't set the table without me. Peace.
Don't set the table without us. The Lost Spoon today.